From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today we continue on with John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, and we have got a good one in store. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the L.A. Chargers. We are just about ready. Cameron Dicker has the honors, and we are underway here at SoFi. A dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field.
That kind of kickoff return is something we call a momentum play. So if you're the offensive coordinator, you have a script of plays that you plan to run, you may change it up now because you may decide to go for some bigger strikes and try and keep the momentum going.
There's no rest to my shut it down. Whenever I got your money up, believe when I got the money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. When they done everything that I love. Church. Yeah, and everything that I love.
Ready? COVID-19.
Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick for Naples draft. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range. Pump. And it'll be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
Looking to put a drive together.
Down. Green Jack. Ready?
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Chargers at 6-5 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Here we go. Here we go.
On first down, it's Hampton. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You look at this Raiders defense. They've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this group. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. What's that, man? Red, black, shot. Ready.
Now Love. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
And the Chargers,
Blaster,
first down.
Fight. 50, green.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hut, hut.
Love now. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there for L.A. 44 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Let's go. Red, 38. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Chargers force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is. In this,
he's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Christian Watson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Raiders nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey on not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern a little bit. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Looking to throw. Howard. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Tucker. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Chargers' 42-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Now, with a rookie quarterback out there, you definitely got to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll look to throw again. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Back to throw again. Washington's got him. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw. Howard. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
We don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's
try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Howard. And this is going to be incomplete.
And he's looking too happy right there. And it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
But we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? He'll try and do this himself. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Raiders are back within a score. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score. Chargers 14. Raiders 7.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, really with it. I should probably start ahead, boy, because
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
7-yard line.
Ready.
To throw now, here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. This is caught inside the 15. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. A big play there for L.A. 54 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Ready, ready. Red, smash, red. Hut, hut.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Blaster, stick. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
10 black. Shot.
And now Love going to change things up.
560. Rails, yellow, green jack. Black ultra. Stripes blue, blue stripers. Needle blue. Ready?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. Christian Watson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. Right now, he's feeling it.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Right back to Ginty on first down. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll send a receiver in motion left. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job of reading the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try to defend it in the game.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Back to throw. Howard. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they sequence things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution with those guys out on the field. And right now they're locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. Throw left side complete. That's Hampton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 more on that one and another first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Yellow, 22.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Fight, black ultra, black shot, ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Hampton. And he's got this inside the 10 to the
pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Claw, here we go, claw red, blue stripe, 10 black, set.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice gain.
Down. Yellow, 43. Hut.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Jordan Love in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Chargers 28, Raiders 7.
Maybe he only rap to pay the bills. And now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Born do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh, Lord. I'm a rookie in the vet.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Wait. Ready.
Here's Love. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Alex Highsmith. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
No question, that was needed by the defense because they're already trailing by a couple of scores. They had to get off the field without allowing another one. That sack on the first play, that may have derailed this drive.
Red, yellow. Smack, red.
Throwing on second and long. Love. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Here's 3rd and 7.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
Love. Throw left side complete. That's Hampton. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And a second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Red, cycle, 10 black, 22 needle,
Throwing. Love. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Plastic, needle, blue, 32 seconds.
And this throw will be intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And the Raiders are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They'll get this out to Genty. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down, Las Vegas.
Looking to throw. Howard. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
It's 2nd down.
Back to throw. Howard. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. A big gain there after going back. defense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
But it's third down.
Looking to throw. Howard. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Following the interception, Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, LA! Christian Watson, his third touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. After the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And he returns this to the 22. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47-yard
pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Second and 3. That's caught by Tucker. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him the first down.
A gain of 5. First down, Raiders.
Back to throw. Howard. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton, 47 yards. And the Raiders get a bit closer. Carlson now to add the extra point. It's good, and it's now 35-14.
Makes the score. Chargers 35. Raiders 14. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Charger drive about to get going. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me, it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Love from the gun. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ready. Red 38.
Love wants to shift things around. And now an audible here into something else. Right side, he has Johnston. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a smart stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here we go. Black 40. Steel, black. White, white. Cut, cut.
Working out of the gun. Love. That's going to be caught. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Christian Watson, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Chargers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point try now from Dicker.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Chargers 42, Raiders 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory.
47 yards. And the Las Vegas.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Howard. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Darnell Washington.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback, but, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead, but at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field, fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline. They want to do it with some gusto, too.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here, yellow, 22. Set.
On the give, this is Hampton. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Good gain there on 1st down. And keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. That gets him a 1st down.
They're starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Black shot. Ken Black. My man. Get him. Hut.
Operating from the gun. Love. Finds Johnston. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston, 37 yards. And the Chargers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
That's the score. Chargers 49, Raiders 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. Now he'll tuck this and run. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
56, Raiders 21. Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. To throw is Howard. Throwing after the interception. He's going to air one out. And now here is another interception. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
Operating from the gun. Love. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they take over. They'll... They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
The Raiders on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Howard. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And a Raider first down.
Looking to throw. Howard. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there. And there's a silver lining to all this, his resiliency, because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter. Now Love. They'll dump this off to Hampton complete. And he goes out right around the 39. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
At the 39-yard line.
Love, he's going to change the play here. To throw again on 2nd down. Love. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
Love now. He'll check this one down to Hampton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Steal, left, ref, set. Hut, hut.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Green, white, white. Black ultra. Ready, ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Right.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Blue striker. Needle blue. Green jack. Hut, hut.
Second down and goal. Love. This will be caught at about the 5. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance.
Much defensive resistance on that drive. Really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Offense set to get this drive started. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man.
Daniel Carlson on for the point.
Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Can you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now? We could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
This one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Set.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Rail, yellow, ready.
On 2nd and 10, Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do, and it's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Black on 6. Blue striker, 32.
On 4th down, Love. That is caught. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Fury, yellow. Needle, blue. Slice, blue. Set, touch.
To throw now. Here's Love. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Raiders 35. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they scored some points, so there's some plays they can build around moments where the game plan actually works. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Howard. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Chargers come up with a late turnover. But it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball.